So this first video is just going to show you what to type in where in these supplemental worksheets. Um, I won't go too much into the whys or how these tabs start working with each other. This is just more basic, what to type in where, and we'll just go through them pretty quick. So we'll start here on the income page. Now we'll use John and Sarah as an example. So John and Sarah, you're looking at again projecting your income. So if John has a job and Sarah has a job, and say John has a side business, you would type those in right here because that would be what they're expecting to bring in, different revenue streams. And everything here in orange is going to be what you project out. Now, the actual income for John and the actual income for Sarah and the actual income on the side business is all stuff that you're going to type in throughout the rest of the year. But we start out with just the projections. So, for the sake of argument, let's say that John gets paid weekly and he brings home $425 a week is what he expects to bring in. And say that Sarah gets paid bi-weekly and she expects to get paid somewhere around $1,575 bi-weekly. And then the side business brings in, we'll say, money at the end of each month, and they make somewhere around 525 to $550 per month, something like that. So when you're projecting out your income, remember this is take home money. So these numbers down here is take home money, what they expect to take home with them. And simply you would open up a calendar and count how many weeks you would expect to get paid in each month. So typically in a year, there are 2 bonus months, I like to call them, if you get paid bi-weekly. And there are 4 bonus months if you get paid weekly. So in other words, you would receive 5 paychecks if you get paid weekly, and that happens 4 times a year. So let's just say for John, who gets paid weekly, it'll happen on March and June and September and December. And after you look out through the calendar, you'll see that Sarah will get 3 paychecks in January and July. So when you project your take home income, remember to keep buffers in place. So I always like to expect to receive less than what we might actually earn. So for this sake, I would take these numbers of what we expect to take home and I would just add a little bit of a buffer. So I would probably say, if I were John, I'm going to bring home 400 a week. For Sarah, 1,500 every other week, and you might be able to get away with $500 a month with the other side business that they have. So the easy one, because there's no bonus months with the side business, is we would simply type in 500 for each of the months, and this is how much take home money that we would expect to get at the end of every month from the side business throughout the entire year. And then you just do the same thing with both John and Sarah's income. So John would expect to bring home $400 a week, and there's 4 paychecks a month more often than not. So 4 times 4 would be 1,600, and that would be $1,600 each month. These are the non-bonus months. And for the bonus months, there will be a 5th paycheck, so it's an extra $400 in those months. That would be $2,000 for each of these 4 months. And then you just do the same thing with Sarah. Sarah is expecting to bring home $1,500 bi-weekly, so that's typically 2 paychecks a month. So 1,500 times 2 would be 3,000. And you type those in all of the orange months, or the non-bonus months, a typical month. And then because there are 2 months out of the year usually that Sarah would receive an additional paycheck, 1,500 times 3 paychecks would be 4,500 in each of January and July. And that's how you project out your income. It's really that simple. Just remember to look at a calendar and look for those bonus months. And once you have done that, you have successfully projected out your income and you are all set. So you'll see here, John and Sarah would expect to take home somewhere around $65,800 over the course of the year.